Did you know that one of the most successful pharaohs of ancient Egypt was a woman? Her name was Hatshepsut. Long before the reign of Cleopatra, there was a woman who dared to don the double crown of Egypt, asserting herself as the pharaoh. Her name was Hatshepsut, meaning foremost of noble women. Born into royalty, Hatshepsut was the daughter of Pharaoh Thutmose I. Upon his death, her half-brother Thutmose II took the throne and she became his queen. But when he died prematurely, it was Hatshepsut who stepped forward, ascending the throne and ruling as pharaoh. Hatshepsut's reign was not marked by the wars and conflicts that were typical of her male predecessors. Instead, she focused on growth and prosperity, launching ambitious building projects and trade expeditions that enriched Egypt. She commissioned hundreds of construction projects throughout Egypt, the most famous of which is her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri, a stunning monument that still stands today as a testament to her vision. Hatshepsut was also a savvy military leader. She maintained Egypt's dominance through strategic alliances rather than aggressive warfare. Her reign was marked by peace and stability, allowing Egypt to flourish culturally and economically. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Hatshepsut's story is the fact that she was one of the few women to hold the title of pharaoh. She even adopted the traditional pharaonic regalia, including the false beard, a symbol of pharaonic power. In a society dominated by men, Hatshepsut's rise to power and successful reign stand as a beacon of female achievement. Despite attempts by her successors to erase her legacy, Hatshepsut's reign is etched into the annals of history. Her monuments still stand, her story is still told, and her name is still remembered. She ruled for over 2 decades, longer than any other woman in Egyptian history. Hatshepsut, a woman who defied traditions and led Egypt into an era of prosperity and architectural brilliance. Hatshepsut's reign demonstrates that even in the ancient world, a woman could hold the highest position of power and rule with wisdom, strength, and vision. Moving forward in time, we encounter Queen Nefertari, the beloved wife of Pharaoh Ramesses II. In the vibrant tapestry of ancient Egyptian history, Nefertari shines brightly as a beacon of feminine power and influence. As the great royal wife of Ramesses II, she was not just a queen in title, but a key player in the political and societal affairs of her time. She was respected and revered not just for her beauty, but for her intellect and diplomatic prowess. Nefertari was not just a queen, she was a diplomat, a confidant, a strategist. She played an instrumental role in fostering diplomatic relations with other kingdoms, proving that her influence extended far beyond the borders of Egypt. Her correspondence with the Queen of the Hittites, a rival kingdom, is well documented, underscoring her significant role in the peace treaty between the 2 nations. But Nefertari's enduring legacy doesn't just lie in the scrolls of diplomatic history. It is also immortalized in stone and paint in her stunning tomb in the Valley of the Queens. This tomb, one of the largest and most elaborate of its kind, is adorned with breathtaking murals that depict Nefertari's journey to the afterlife. The artwork is not just a testament to the skill of ancient Egyptian artisans, but is also symbolic of the high regard in which Nefertari was held. The murals portray her in the company of the gods, an honor reserved for the most revered of individuals. They show Nefertari playing the game of Senet, an ancient board game against the goddess Isis, suggesting her intelligence and strategic mind. These depictions speak volumes about her status, power, and the respect she commanded. Nefertari's influence was not just confined to her lifetime. Even after her death, she continued to be revered, her name and image appearing on monuments and statues across Egypt. Her tomb, with its exquisite art and intricate hieroglyphics, continues to be a source of fascination and admiration for historians and tourists alike. Queen Nefertari, a woman of power and influence whose legacy is still admired today. Did you know that the first known female doctor in history was an Egyptian named Lady Peseshet? In a world where the practice of medicine was largely dominated by men, Lady Peseshet was a groundbreaking figure, a woman who stood out in the annals of history. She was a remarkable woman who held the title of Lady Overseer of the Female Physicians, a position of great significance in ancient Egypt. This title was not just a mere designation, it was a testament to her skill, knowledge, and authority in the field of medicine. Lady Peseshet's role as a doctor was multifaceted. She was not only responsible for treating patients, but also for training other women in the art of healing. She was a mentor and a guide, passing on her knowledge and expertise to a new generation of female physicians. This was a significant step forward in a society where women were rarely given the opportunity to practice medicine. Her contributions to medicine were not limited to her role as a physician and teacher. She was also involved in the creation of medical papyri, which were essentially ancient medical textbooks. These papyri contained information on various medical conditions, treatments and surgical procedures, serving as a valuable resource for other physicians. The significance of Lady Peseshet's role cannot be overstated. She was a pioneer in a field that was largely male-dominated, challenging the norms and breaking down barriers. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the important role women have played in the field of medicine, often against great odds. She was an inspiration, a beacon of hope for women who aspired to become physicians. She proved that women could not only practice medicine, but also excel in it, paving the way for countless female doctors who would follow in her footsteps. Lady Peseshet, a pioneer in medicine who opened doors for women in a field dominated by men. She was more than just a doctor, she was a trailblazer, a woman who dared to defy societal norms and take her place in a world that was largely reserved for men. Through her work, she has left an indelible mark on the pages of history, a legacy that continues to inspire and motivate even today. These three women were not anomalies. In fact, women played significant roles in ancient Egyptian society. They were considered equal to men, an idea that was revolutionary for the time. Women could own property, make legal contracts, and even serve on juries. The ancient Egyptian goddesses, such as Isis, Hathor, and Ma'at, held positions of power and reverence, reflecting the society's respect for women. Women were also involved in religious rituals, serving as priestesses and musicians in temples. Moreover, women contributed significantly to the economy. They worked in various professions, including weaving, baking, and brewing beer, which was a staple in the Egyptian diet. Some even held positions of authority, like Lady Peseshet, who was a supervisor in the medical field. So, the role of women was not confined to the home. They were an essential part of the public and economic life of ancient Egypt. Women in ancient Egypt, often overlooked but integral to the functioning and success of the society. The legacies of Hatshepsut, Nefertari, and Lady Peseshet live on today. Hatshepsut, Egypt's most successful female pharaoh, left a lasting mark with her ambitious building projects, including her magnificent mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri. Nefertari's influence is immortalized in the stunning wall murals of her tomb in the Valley of the Queens, showcasing the respect and love she commanded in her time. Lady Peseshet, a trailblazer in medicine, is a beacon for women in science even today. Her existence is proof of the advanced medical knowledge of ancient Egyptians, shattering the glass ceiling for women in this field. Their contributions to architecture, art, and medicine not only shaped their society but continue to inspire us today. They stand as towering reminders of the untapped potential of women in leadership and innovation. Their stories remind us of the power of women, not just in ancient Egypt, but throughout history. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the lives of three remarkable women from ancient Egypt. Each of them, Pharaoh Hatshepsut, Queen Nefertari, and Lady Peseshet, left indelible footprints on the sands of time. Their stories, filled with courage, wisdom, and innovation, continue to inspire us today. So let's keep exploring the vast and intriguing world of history together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating historical stories. Stay curious, stay informed.